All right, Shalom, Shalom, Akim. Before I get started, of course, I always want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle elders at Great Millstone who rule well, and also peace, safety, and much love to the elect, the 144,000 and 1/3 that's out here laboring, putting in his work. Also, Shalom to the Akwaf, man. This lesson here is going to be entitled "Provoke and Stir Each Other Up." The day is fast approaching. Okay, and I was reading a couple scriptures this morning, and the Spirit got on me to do a lesson on this because it's a very important topic concerning the times that we living in. Okay, we living in serious times, contrary to what America pushes out and make it seem like everything is all peaches and cream, and America is basically a country that's going to be here forever. Slavery is in the past and things of that nature, but it's a great and terrible day on the way. Okay, and as we approach that day, every day, each brother should be on each other, man, provoking each other, stirring up each other's mind, asking thought-provoking questions. All right, to provoke righteous thoughts within the Akim, man. Okay, especially to the brothers that's been around for a few years and has a level of understanding and a level of wisdom, and have younger brothers that's coming in. We have to, basically be leaders, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, of course. But, we have to lead, and a part of leading, you have to stir up. You have to, make certain brothers think, man. That's just like if you're waking up out of sleep, man, you're going to be in a state of disoriented or a state of confusion. Okay, if you wake somebody up, they're gonna be a little confused, like, what's going on? What's going on? You have like, bro, wake up, hold on, ask, look, wake them up out of that sleep, man. Okay, so this is I'm gonna start with 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 13. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 12. It says, "Wherefore I will not be negligent to put you always in remembrance of these things." This is Peter speaking, saying he won't be negligent to put the followers in remembrance of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, though ye know them and be established in the present truth. Okay, so even you got brothers that know certain things, but that's in the truth, and you still have to strike memory, okay, so to speak. All right, you still got to constantly provoke, all right, and stir each other up, man. I'm gonna look into that word stir. I'm gonna go to verse 13. It says, "Yea, I think it meet," and that word meet, when you look it up, it means righteous. Okay, as a matter of fact, we'll just look it up. All right, see, righteous, observing divine law. And I'm gonna play the Greek.
Strong's G 1342. Dikaios.
All right, and it means righteous, observing divine laws, in a wide sense, upright, righteous, virtuous. The word virtuous means morally good, okay? Keeping the commandment of the Most High, of those who seem to themselves to be righteous, who pride themselves to be righteous, who pride themselves in their virtues, whether real or imagined, innocent, faultless, or guiltless, okay? So let's go back. Paul is saying, "Yea, I think it righteous," okay, as long as I am in this tabernacle, okay, to stir you up by putting you in remembrance. Okay, now let's look at the word stir. All right, this is the Greek.
Strong's G 1326. Diegairo,
which means to wake up, awaken, arouse from sleep. Okay, to arouse the mind, stir up, render. Okay, and right here it says of the sea, which begins to be agitated, to rise. Okay, so this thing is all about agitating a brother, man. Okay, not doing it on purpose, but because you want to see this brother make it all the way to the end as yourself, man. So constantly, man, we got to stay asking random questions. Hey brother, what that mean in the Hebrew? Hey brother, what's this? Hey, why you be always late for camp? Why ain't you never doing your videos? That's that stirring up, man. Okay. Even things that the apostles and elders do on the live shows and they own shows, you can ask questions on that. You know, stirring up, provoking thought, agitating, man. Okay. I'm gonna go to Hebrews chapter 10, verse 24, and Apostle Ramlab did a video on this, provoking each other unto love, man. Okay, and there's a good video that Akim should go watch it, man. If you haven't seen it, this is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 24. Okay, it says, "And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works." See, it says provoke unto love and good work. What is love? All right, keeping the commandments. Okay, keeping the commandments is love, man. Okay, now let's look up the word provoke.
Strong's G 3948. Paroxysmos. Paroxysmos.
Right, paroxysmos. And like I said, Apostle Ramlab, he did a breakdown on this, and I'm just going through the spirit. But the definition of that word is an incitement, or irritation. The same as the word stir, meaning what? Agitate, to arouse the mind. Okay. Right? So that's what we should be doing in this thing, man. All right. You can't just be in your own little bubble. You can't just be in your own little bubble in this truth and just thinking, I'm gonna just do what I gotta do for me to get out of here, man, brothers, whatever. You're gonna fall out like that, man. You're gonna fall out like that, man. You were called to be a servant of Yahweh Shem Shai, and a part of those requirements is guiding the flock, man. You can't just leave the flock out here, because we're part of the flock as well, and brothers that's of a higher ranking than other brothers, because you got the apostles, you got the elders, you got the camp head brothers, you got the second in command, third in command, fourth, throughout the camps. So brothers, they have a certain rank. We have to act as a shepherd as well, through the spirit. You can't just be in la la land lollygagging and stuff, man, because you got to remember, man, the Lord's elect is out here. You can't sit there and play with the Lord's elect, man. That's how you get fucked up. Okay, so in this thing, man, when you come to a certain level of understanding and you see a brother may need building up, provoke thought, man, irritate them, agitate them, reprove them, correct them. All the time, it don't cost you to jump down a brother's throat, but you can give them a smooth exhortation. Sometimes the spirit may have it where you give them a more rough exhortation. Okay. But the point is provoking it and stirring each other up. That's what Peter said. Okay, it says, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, verse 25, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much more as ye see the day approaching. See? And so much more as you see the day approaching. So that means that we got to become what? More close-knit. We got to become more tight with each other, man. All right, for brother getting all offended, getting his panties in a bunch about getting reproved, man, he probably ain't no man of the Lord, man. You don't want to take correction. Always got to put in his 2 cents and say, whatever the case may be. All right, then if every time he doing that, man, this guy ain't right, man. Because you're not gonna come in this thing perfect. Every brother that put their hand on the plow gonna get a correction, man. Every brother. Okay, it's up to you whether you accept that correction and purge out whatever that correction consists of, or if you're gonna be a little bitch, and be a little bitch ass nigga, man. Because there's a lot of bitch ass niggas that come in the truth. Weak ass niggas, man. Okay, so I'm gonna go to 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 1. This is Peter again. It says, the second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance. See, there it goes again. Okay, verse 2, that ye may be mindful of the words which were spoken before by the holy prophets, and the commandment of us, the apostles of the Lord and Savior, which is Yahweh Shai. Okay, so Peter is saying right here that he constantly reiterating the point of that, hey, I'm gonna stir your mind up, man. You know, Peter, you know, probably catch you off guard, man. Hey, what that mean? You know, but what this go into? Yahushua, what did the prophet Isaiah say mean when he said this? Right? So that's provoking thought. So you could be mindful now, you know. All right. He you know, we go into the law, we go into the writings, okay, we go into the prophecies, all right, and we provoke each other to go into it as well, man. But the day is approaching, man. Okay. This is Proverbs 27, and I'm gonna start at Proverbs 27 and 5. It says, open rebuke is better than secret love. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. That's right, man. So in this truth, man, you know, you can't always just give a brother a pass, man, just because he cool. Like, nah, he cool, he'll be all right, man. Nah, man, if you really love that brother, man, you're gonna correct him if you see his flaws, man. All right, because you're not gonna want a brother to slip up. All right, which we know, you know, if a nigga slip up in the truth and he end up being cast out, man, he was never a part of it, man. All right, but the sincere brothers, man, you know, you want them works to you know, to be validated through your Howard shot. You got a lot of brothers that's been around for X amount of years that's been putting in diligent work, and you know, don't let that labor go in vain, man. So in order, you know, we got to keep each other up. We got to, you know, basically hold each other up, you know, during these times, man, and provoke each other, man. Stir each other up, man. Okay? Because the times is going to get harder and harder. It's going to get harder, man. As the day of Yahweh Shema Shai approaches, the test going to get harder. You know? We have to constantly be in the spirit with each other, man. Fellowshipping, building up, doing live streams, or whatever the case may be, man. We got to stick with the program, okay? Because that's going to be the key to our salvation. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 9, verse 9. It says, give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. See? And that's what we all needed that, man. All right, we all needed instruction. Because we was out here, before we came into the truth, man, we was out here. There's a wild beast, man. Jake just be everywhere out here, man. Not moving in order. You know, Jake just out here doing shit like a beast, like a goddamn dog or something. Just out here, man. Ain't no telling what Jake doing out here right now, man. Okay. So let me go back. It says, give instruction to a wise man. I'm gonna go up to verse 8. So like it says, reprove not a scorner lest he hate thee. It says, rebuke a wise man and he will love thee. See? So that's how you're able to tell if a brother right, sincere, or if he not, man, when you begin to rebuke him and reprove him, man. If he wise, he gonna listen to what you gotta say. All right, and take heed. All right, if he is in the wrong, he gonna take heed to his doings, okay? And he gonna love you for that. He gonna say the water. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that correction, bro. You know, because I wasn't even thinking about it like that. But now that you put it like that, you're right, the water. All right, and that's that. Jake always got pride and ego that hold them, that stunt their growth. Okay? Give instruction to a wise man and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man and he will increase in learning. See? So a righteous man, they're gonna take heed to the correction and the reproof sessions and things of that nature, man. And they're gonna increase as time goes throughout. Like I say, you're not gonna come in this faith and not get corrected, man. You're not gonna come in this. You know, some brothers may get corrected more than other brothers, okay. But each and every from the apostles on down has been corrected, man. All right, because the scriptures say the Lord chasten who he loved, man. All right, so you know if you in this faith, man, you got to get that soft, effeminate demon off of you, man, and learn to take correction. Because as the day get closer and closer, the spirit gonna be on more brothers to correct you about stuff, man. The spirit gonna intensify. Okay, so you may be getting reproved probably once a week. you know, You never know, man. You got to be ready for it, man. All right, I'm gonna get one more scripture and I'm gonna close out. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 5. It says, it is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. All right, which is all this other shit, man. No, you doing good. Shit, Yakanan saying, yeah, yeah, that's right. All you other niggas on the comment board on Yakanan, yeah, that's right. Them GMS dudes, man. All right. Feeding into that shit. Cause you hearing the sacrifice, you giving heed to the sacrifice of a fool, man. Okay. You guys out here that's cheerleaders and shit like that. All every time you turn around, you on they comment board, not con. Got channels you ain't doing no teaching, re-uploading everybody else videos and stuff like that. Where your videos? Where your sacrifices at for this truth? Where your understanding? Where your breakdowns at? Are you sitting out here critiquing brothers that's out here doing the work? We all in sin and fall short of the glory, man. But as long as a brother laboring in the true doctrine and the love of Yahweh Shema Shai, there is room for correction. Okay? And the rest of you guys, you want to try to hone in on a brother's flaws or whatever the case may be. But you don't know what's going on, man. You don't know what's going on out here. You on the outside looking in. You ain't really walking in this faith. You ain't took this walk. Because when you take this walk, this is a whole nother thing. Than being on the outside looking at another brother taking the walk. Okay? So with that, I'm going to say shalom.